Hi everyone, Idaho Amy here, and I want to show you my latest project using Graphic 45's Lady's Diary. And what I made was this box. I bought it at Michael's. I painted it black along all the edges, and then covered it in the black paper, this pattern paper, and then the bottom is just painted black. And it had a hinge on the front that was gold, and I didn't really like the look of it. Plus, Graphic 45 sent me these really cool little knobs. I won them for something, and I can't remember what. It was in the summertime sometime, and so it was a prize that I had won. So I stuck this on here as a handle, and then it just added this flower from one of the pattern papers. And on the top, I kept it really simple. I have a hard time putting too much on things and making it look too busy. So I really wanted the Lady's Diary, the words to be the focal point of the lid. And so I just glossy accented it down to the pattern paper and added this pretty bow. And I used one of their graphic brads right here in the middle. And I left it how it was. I didn't ink it up or anything because I wanted it to match the handle that's on the front. So anyway, that's how the top looks. And so when it sits, it looks just like that. And I really like the curved part of this box. I think it makes it look really pretty. And so then the next thing I did was decorate the inside of the lid. I hope you can see that there. I just added my favorite pink polka dot paper from the collection and glued it down. And then I stitched this part on. I actually stitched it on before I glued it down, and then glued the piece down. But so I went around and stitched it with my sewing machine. And that's probably one of my favorite images as well. And then I have a mini in here, and I'll show that to you in a minute. But I wanted to show you the inside. And so I just repeated that pink paper all the way to the inside. And I left the edges, or the ends, black. So you can see that there. But I really like this paper. It's so much fun. And so I kept it pretty simple. The box is pretty simple. You know, I didn't want it to be too overdone. I wanted it to be a little bit simple and elegant. And I really like the black color. Black's one of my favorite colors, so I try to use it a lot. So there's that. And here's the mini that goes with it. And I really like how this turned out. I tried to use a variety of the Graphic 45 staples in it. And I made this actually using a piece of chipboard. It's a 12 by 12 sheet of chipboard that came in a stack that I got. And I just cut it down into, I think they're 3 by 4. It's been a while since I cut it. Oh, 6 by 3, 6 by 4. So I cut it 6 by 4 and was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces out of it. And what I did was I painted the edges with black acrylic paint by Folk Art. I really like that stuff. And then I bound it with my Bind It All and added some trims right here. And then this is a Tim Holtz pen right here that says Memento on it. And then I added one of the Graphic 45 keys to it, and I think it looks really pretty, and it's the one with the crown on it. And then I added a Graphic 45 staple tag. And this flower right here was made by Audra. She's a girl in my group that I got into scrapbooking again. She had been a she used to sell scrapbook stuff a long time ago and had kind of got out of scrapbooking. I kind of got her back into it, and so she's been making flowers and all kinds of stuff, and she is so good at the stuff she does. And I really love this flower that she made. It's a lollipop flower, and it's got some little black tulle in it and a center. And then I just took some of this trim right here and turned it into like little leaves, little lacy leaves. And this is one of my favorite images too, so actually I kind of like them all. So I stick this here. And then this is a Seven Gypsies knob that I got a long time ago, a couple years ago, and I've been hoarding them because I haven't been able to find them anywhere else. So I stuck that on there, and it's basically like a brad. It has, you know, things that poke through the other side, and then you bend them over. But anyway, and I thought the knob went really well with the color scheme of the other metal pieces. So, and I didn't want to cover this very much because I think they're so pretty, and I didn't want to cover it up with anything that would hide the metal because it just is so pretty. So, and then on this page, this first page, I kept it super simple. I wanted to have lots of room for larger photos because this album is so small. You know, it's the size of a photograph. So you're going to have to cut your photos down, and I wanted to make sure that you could put a big size photo right there. But I like having little pockets that you can stick stuff into also. So that's just a little pocket there. And then this page is basically all decorated. There isn't really any room for photos for this page unless you cover up this image here. This is some trim that I got from Karen. She's in my group as well. And her and I are trading some graphic 45 paper for a bunch of flowers that she sent me. And she sent me this pink trim. And these beads here I got from Audra as a thank you for a swap. So I stuck those in there. They're the half back pearls. They're really large. And then I just fussy cut out this pretty lady here and glued her down. And so she just was so pretty, and she was on a scrap piece of paper, and so I had to save her and put her on something. So anyway, and then this is just the back side of those flowers. On this side, I kept it really simple, and I didn't add centers because I wanted this to be a pocket. And so there's a tag here that's simple and plain, and then there's an envelope, and I put this is actually from Les Romantiques collection and not from Lady's Diary, but they're so close together in color tones that I added it anyway. And then on this side there's just a little flower, and that's also from Les Romantiques collection. And inside I just stuck some tags, and they're double-sided. So you just stick those in there, and then it goes right back into its spot. So, and this one right here is a nice photo mat here with one of the chipboard pieces. Again, I got that from Audra in a swap we did. We did a Lady's Diary swap, paper bag album swap. And she was so nice and gave away some of her chipboard pieces that she had. So that's from that swap. And then another, this is just a pocket up here, so you can add other tags and stuff to it as well. And I really like the clock paper in the background too. And then this one here has my zipper that I do in a lot of my stuff. And I attached this little teapot and this little, it's like a safety pin. And I got this from Debbie from Texas, and she's also in my group. It was in a challenge that we did. I never got the challenge done. I've been too busy, but I've saved all the items from the challenge that she sent us, and I've been going to use them on other projects. So this was from that. So thank you, Debbie. And the zipper actually works. We just have to grab a hold of the top as you pull down, and there's an image inside. So just zip it back up when you're done. And I added some flowers and a little place to journal, and the strip here And some more little flowers. So this page, there's not really much room for photos either, but that's why I did this side that had lots of room. And I used this is a Graphic 45 clothespin, and it says Timeless on it. And I glued that down with 6000 glue. It's or E6000, this glue right here. I really like it. I've just started using it. I've seen it in some other tutorials, and like it says on the thing, it's amazing. So I like it. When I really want something to stay down really well and be strong, I use that. But I also am, you know, in love with my glossy accents, which I got this from Kim in my group. She sent this to me for a rack, and so she gave me that. And so this page right here is very simple. There's room for a large photo here, and then there's this little booklet. And so this picture right here is just tucked in, and you can take it off. And then I used some of this ribbon, and I believe I got this trim from Audra, but I'm not positive. We've been doing a black swap lately and a couple other swaps, and so I'm not really sure where I got everything, but I'm pretty sure this was from Audra. And so I just added paper here, and there's paper on the back, and you can put photos on it if you want to. And then the inside just opens up, and you can put more photos inside, or journaling, or whatever you want. And then you just tie it back up and clip it back on. But I'm not going to do that for the video because you guys don't want to watch me do that. So then the next page is this one, and it's a place for a really big photo. And I just added some of these flowers that I got from Karen that we're trading. Those are really pretty, and they go really well. I think they're Prima, and so I really like those. And then I just fussy cut out one of the ladies and stuck her on there for some 3D. And then this page here, there's a spot for a small photo, like a wallet size, and then some chipboard, and this is another piece that I got from Audra. And then I got this trim too from one of the ladies in my group, and I can't remember who, and I'm so sorry. So thank you for whoever gave it to me. And then these little rhinestones were from Christina, and she sent them in our black swap that we did. And they went really well with the theme that we have for this album, with the black accents. So, and then again, another piece of chipboard from Audra. And then this is a Tim Holtz doily tag, or doily die cut. And I think Audra did that one as well from this vintage swap that we did. And some more little Prima roses and some of that ribbon. And these just slide in. They're just like a little double-sided tag. And they just slide right in there, tuck in. And then this page here has a pocket. And I used one of the sayings that says Lady's Diary. And then the tag, a little simple tag. And a place for a nice big photo. So that goes there. And then on the back, I put the postcard image on the back. So anyway, I hope you guys like my project that I made with the Lady's Diary. I will be adding this to my eBay store, so go by and check it out. And thank you guys for watching, and I love Lady's Diary and Graphic 45 and all my friends in my group who send me all kinds of really awesome stuff and swaps. So thank you guys, and thanks for stopping by, and talk to you guys later. Thanks.